example of a description.
Tall, smart.
Tall, smart, nice, nice. What else?
It's a description, maybe happy, unhappy.
Happy and unhappy, correct, very good. What else?
Tired.
Tired, yes, of course, very good.
Pretty.
Pretty, very good, pretty. No,
Small.
pretty is correct. Small,
Hungry.
big, hungry, very nice.
Dirty.
Dirty, okay, nice vocabulary. Very, very good. Well, all these descriptions are necessary to learn how to compare using them. Because in English, it's very important to practice using a specific application for these words. Look at these pictures. Here you have, on one side, you have the Burj Khalifa, which is a very, 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 very tall building that exists in Dubai. And on the next side, you have the Eiffel Tower, which is in Paris. Look at the difference on sizes. The Burj Khalifa is 828 meters, while the Eiffel Tower is 300. For comparison, you have the Latin American Tower in Mexico City that is only 100 meters. So small, but so eminent, you know?
Yes, teacher.
Well, the descriptions that you can use for these towers, for these buildings, is either high, tall, or short. Short if you want to describe the Latin Tower in comparison to the Burj Khalifa, no? If you want to compare, you need a suffix that you call comparatives. Does anybody know what is the ending for comparative?
With, for example, better, best, better. The best.
Better. And if you are talking about high, tall, and short?
Higher? No. Taller.
You are very close. The second one is correct. Taller. You need tall plus air. You are correct. Technically, you have the same words, right? But you are going to need this. This is used to compare. The application of this is comparison. Use the comparative form to talk about how two things are different. Higher, taller, shorter. And here you have the perfect example. The Burj Khalifa is taller, and then we have connector than, and then we have the Eiffel Tower. Oh, yes, let's include this into the colors. It's orange for descriptions, But we are going to also practice with yellow. Yellow for connector. This is going to be super important. Orange and yellow, orange and yellow, orange and yellow. Okay? Of course, because we need to remember the connector than. And don't confuse than with that. Very different connectors, super different. Than versus that. Now, there is something super important. This air, or the word, the final syllable, the syllable er, is similar to say more. Let's say that this is a synonym. But it's incorrect to say more tall. Okay? And it's even more incorrect to say more taller. That is redundant. The expression is taller than. Comprehension or no comprehension?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. That's super, super important information. Okay. So, in general, we need to remember this information. Here you have a description, which grammatically is called an adjective. And then you need a connector than. This information is the, let's say, kind of formula. No, not formula. You can call it, what's a good name for it? Taller than is a, yeah, formula. Formula for describe, no, for comparison. That can be our name for this. This is the formula for comparisons. It's an adjective, then you need er, and then you need than. It's going to be optional. Of course, only when it's necessary to connect. Okay. Now, information, you are going to compare the following buildings. Let's try with number one. Help me, Karen, compare two buildings that you see in this slide.
Okay. The Burj Khalifa is taller than the Shanghai Tower.
Yes, you are correct. Perfect. Laurita, compare two towers in this picture.
Yes. The Lockwood Tower is shorter
Correct.
than golden finance.
Finance.
Uh-huh.
That's correct.
117.
Yes. That's totally correct. Good job. Val Valdez, compare two towers that you have here.
The Burj Khalifa is higher
Mhm.
than the One World Trade Center.
Perfect. That's correct. And finally, Viviana, give me one.
Teacher example for say same.
For saying same?
Same
Ah,
mhm.
okay. No, actually, you can say the same, but this is not a comparison.
Okay.
This expression doesn't apply in this case.
Okay. So the Latino tower is shorter, sorry,
Mhm.
than CTF in Finance Center. Is correct?
Yes, that's correct. Just pronunciation. Let me help you with the dictionary using this. Whoop. Pronunciation. You can use this.
Finance.
Exactly.
Finance.
Finance. So one more time.
Okay. The Latino tower shorter than CTF Finance
Yes.
Center.
Center. That's correct. Okay, you have the idea, right? Now, we are going to contrast some important information. We are going to contrast how do you speak about the top number one. The top number one is and the top number one. To express the top number one, you need to use a different syllable, a different ending, a different, it's not air. The correct one is est. When you say est, you talk about the top number one. And when you say est, talk about the top number one. Now, this is super important. You need to select the correct syllable that correspond your context. If you are going to use est, you are talking about the top number one. But if you are going to use air, you are only comparing two. I repeat. Versus comparative. Yes, comparative. using adjective when you are comparing only two. As you said, the Eiffel Tower is taller than the Latino Tower. In this case, how many towers are we talking about? Anyone? How many towers are we talking about? Oh. How many towers are we talking about? My people, students. What happened? Are you sleeping? Hello?
No, teacher. Again.
No, teacher.
So?
I don't understand.
Is
You don't understand. Ah, say that. Communicate to me. I
Sorry.
don't understand. Okay, I repeat. Use this after an adjective is a description when you are comparing only two things in the context.
Yes, teacher.
So in this case,
teacher.
Eiffel Tower is one tower and Latino Tower is the second tower. Only two towers. Karen, I think you said teacher, right?
Are we teacher?
You have a question because you
No. It's okay.
Okay. The Eiffel Tower is taller than Latino Tower. Two objects, 1 and 2. And then est. After an adjective, you are talking about the number 1, the category of the object. The number 1 in the category. This information is super important because it's a different comparison. If you say the Khalifa is the tallest tower of all. Here, you have a different connector. You have the connector of, and you have a different ending. Difference is the number of things that you need to consider. Okay. I have another example. If you say, for example, in the world The Burj Khalifa is the tallest tower in the world. Usually when you are talking about Guinness, the Guinness records. Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher.
Any question? Any? Can we make an example?
Yeah. I have a question, teacher.
Yes.
When we say the most important, the most beautiful is the same.
Very good. Very good question. Mhm. This is the next topic. The next topic is okay. Let's cover that in this moment,
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
because if you have air and est, then you need to talk about the next comparison. Air and est, and then you need to contrast this versus more versus the most. And again, it's a similar case. Similar case because you are talking about, for example, I'm going to give you a list of those. Uh, easy. See? Okay. When you say large, small, fast, high, big, sad, and busy, it's very different as if you say important, expensive, impressive, confident, dangerous, beautiful. In this case, we need to contrast the number of syllables. Number of syllables in the adjective. In the first list, we only have monosyllable words and bisyllable words. How many syllables does large have?
Two.
Large.
One.
How many syllables? How many syllables does small have? Small. Small.
One.
One. Fast. How many syllables?
One.
Correct. High.
Also one, teacher.
Mhm. Big.
One,
Sad.
one,
Busy.
Is 2 syllables?
It's
Syllable.
2 syllables. But
Busy.
busy is 2 syllables. But
Large.
ends.
Same.
No, large is only 1. Large.
Yeah.
Large. You see? But busy ends in Y. So when the word ends in Y, it is included in this category. So you can say, as an example, my cell phone, my new cell phone is smaller than the older one. This is the smallest cell phone I have ever had. Do you see the interactions?
yes, teacher.
Right?
Right.
Do you see that the connectors are optional? In the second example, it's not necessary to say in the world or of all, you know. You can say this is the smallest cell phone of my life. That's possible too. But I prefer to use another ID. On the other hand, we have more syllables in the list. How many syllables does important have?
3,
Correct. Important. 3 syllables. X. Pen. Step. How many syllables?
3.
3,
Pre. Step. How many syllables?
3.
3.
Now be careful because I am listening. 3. Watch out. Pronunciation.
3.
3.
3.
3.
Pronounce it with a decimal. Soundboard. Pronounce it with decimal. Three. Everybody, 3.
3,
3.
3.
Excellent. That sounds better. 3.
3,
3.
3, 3,
3.
3.
So how many syllables does confident have?
3.
Yes, because it's how many syllables? Árbol. How many syllables? Árbol. How many syllables? Árbol. I don't understand árbol. You know. Us.
3.
3,
Excellent. That's correct. 3 syllables. Few, 3, 4.
3.
3.
And let's go with something bigger. Comfortable. Comfortable.
4.
4 syllables. Using this logic, you can identify a short adjective versus a long adjective. This is what we call the importance of syllables. The importance of syllables in speaking, in an adjective. Short adjectives and long adjectives. After to is a long adjective, except words that end in Y. Let me give you another example. Oops. Simple. How many syllables?
2.
2 syllables. But teacher, what happened? In air, you have 2 syllables. Ah, yes, but in this case, PC ends in Y. This is an exception. Okay? And in this case, simple is 2 syllables, long adjective, but it doesn't end in Y. So it enters the second category. Okay? Examples. This lesson is more simple than I thought. Right? This is the most important lesson of the week. Do you agree?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Easy
teacher.
or difficult?
Sí.
Easy?
No tanto.
Come on. In English, Karim.
Sorry, how do you no tanto? More or less?
You can say, or you can say not really.
Oh, yes.
Not really. You know? It's too much information.
Yes.
Okay. The thing that you need to mentalize, or in a nutshell, you need to do this. Comparing in a nutshell. If you are going to use the comparing in a nutshell. Comparing short adjectives. Right? when your adjective is one syllable long or ends in Y, use the syllable have, the syllable are. Okay.
Okay.
On the other hand, comparing with comparatives, when your adjective is or more syllables long, add more or the most at the beginning. Ah, yes, add er or s. As an example, you have this. And on the other hand, you have what's the other? So in this moment, what we are going to do, yes, it's important to contrast. When you use er versus est, or more versus the most, remember that you are going to talk about these two are used to talk about comparing to. Or comparing to. And the other two, this is for the number one in the category. Of course, we need to practice, no? We need some exercise. But meanwhile, you can screenshot the information. This is comparing in a nutshell. In this moment, we are going to practice, well, it's related. We are going to practice with air versus more. Okay? Let's practice, for example, comparing only two. You are going to use the word at the dangerous, slow, big. Oh, help you with that. Large, long, confident, and important. Ready? You are going to compare using comparative plus number one. Please, Val, compare two happy people, one over the other.
Two happy people.
Correct.
Um, for example, when I say happy, we don't need to put R or S
You tell me.
or
You have
yes.
read these two rules. Rule number one, when your adjective is one syllable long or ends in Y.
Okay. Okay.
You see, in this case, it ends in Y.
So change. Okay.
I know. Use this photo. I can help you. Use this photo. Which face? Compare two faces using the adjective happy.
Okay. I say the phrase number one or how?
Now, compare two faces using the adjective happy. Following these rules.
Okay.
You have the name. Here's the
Uh,
name. Depressed, neutral, and ecstatic.
Okay. The static phase
Correct.
Is more happy
Correct.
than
Oh, wait.
the
Did you say more happy? Oh, no.
no
That's incorrect. Because happy ends in Y.
is one. Yes,
When you
is
add,
for one.
when you have a verb, an adjective, sorry, that ends in Y, add the syllable her.
Happier. How do you say
Be again.
happier?
Exactly. One more time.
Okay. The ecstatic phase
Mhm.
is happier.
Be,
Hap-
her.
Happier
Exactly. Again.
than the depressed phase.
That is correct. Completely correct. Happier than depressed. Good job. Let's go to the next one. Karen, compare two sports using the adjective dangerous.
Dangerous. Okay. Mm, um, how do you say escalar or
Hiking.
hiking?
Hiking.
Okay. The hiking is more dangerous than the tennis.
Okay, eliminate the.
Uh, the hiking is more
Eliminate
dangerous.
the.
Hiking, sorry,
Correct.
more dangerous than tennis.
That's correct. Can you repeat?
Hiking is more dangerous than tennis.
Correct. Perfect. Tell me, Laurita, Compare two slow animals.
Mm. The name, no, how do you say caracol?
Caracol in English is snail.
Snail?
Snail.
Snail. Okay. Snail is slower
Mhm.
than what do you is a beer
Mm,
or what do you say? Koala?
this is a koala.
Isn't koala?
It's a koala, yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
A snail is slower
Mhm.
than koala.
Sounds good. Sounds very, very good. Perfect. Next, Jessica Moore. Compare two big countries.
Yes. Canada is bigger than Brazil.
Perfect. Good job. Next. Me, who is there? Viridiana. Compare two important super small, sorry. Picture all classes. Compare two important discoveries.
Mm, mm, um, mm, the photo of a black hole
Okay.
is most important.
Uh-oh. Comparing two. When you compare two, you use
Okay.
more.
Okay. Okay. Again. The NASA Kepler mission
Mhm.
is more
Mhm.
important for photo of a black hole
And the connector?
than.
Than, correct. One more time.
Okay. The NASA Kepler mission is most important than
Oh, most. Most is for
Jesus.
the number one.
More, sorry, more.
More. One more time.
The NASA Kepler mission is more important than photo of black holes.
Yes. That is correct. Ta-da! This is your lesson for the day. if you are difficult.
Also, teacher.
So, well, this is going to be the first section. Okay, tomorrow we practice the category number 1. Okay,
Yes, teacher.
perfect.
teacher.
I'll see you tomorrow. Have a
Yes,
wonderful
good
night.
night, see
Bro.
you.
See
Good
you.
night, my people. See
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye
Teacher.
bye. Wait, what's up? Bye bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye, Laurita. See you later.